Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, let's check the audios.
She's like, did you know she snores? Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She snores like
so
everybody
cute.
else in this house, even though my wife doesn't
Hold on.
recognize it.
I don't.
God, I need to edit like all the freaking videos that they have. I need to create shorts. There's no time!
I forgot you said you were recording.
Yeah, I
You
told
just hear me talking to
Yeah.
the cat.
Alright, cool, so that one's working. Let me check the background audio. Alright, cool, that's working. Check out Twitch. Very good. Checking out the multi-chat. Perfect. Everything is running properly.
No, this cat loves them so much. It's a video of a blind cat. And the owner is dumping these like little crinkle toys. Like saying, you know, this blind cat gets a surprise of 120 of her favorite crinkle toys. And they're literally just dumping it like right in front of her, and some of them are like pooping in her nose and her head.
Oh.
And she's not like running away or anything, because like she obviously just trusts them with her life. She's like, yeah, my homework with me. What are these? Oh, crinkles.
Alright, my love, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's keep moving through.
Bubba girl. You are just like that.
What?
No self-preservation.
Nope.
She just trusts us not to murder her.
That's right, we stopped here and we need to go down there. Obviously, because there are two people saying they're not there. Or did we run back through there?
I was gonna say, I think we ran out of there because it was full of those portals. It could be a mistake.
Try talking to you.
Stay where you are, lost one.
Nope.
Only those of rank among we immaculates may enter this hallowed ground.
You guys hemorrhage gold.
So,
I'm still mad at you, Fana. I remember what you did.
Yep, right?
This whole time!
Yeah, you're supposed to teach her to be an individual.
I mean, did I tell you to shut up every single time you spoke to me? Yes.
Yeah, but we did
But
that to
still.
Jehan too, and we look up what we have to do with Jehan.
No.
Let it be a
Let's see what
surprise.
happens, yeah.
Just completely avoiding huge aspects of the game, like, ah! Damn, more timid. Ooh, not very rough.
Are you?
So. So he went rock, then paper.
Move to the right.
Rock. Since he's like he's going to do something, so I need to do rock. Yeah! So
Now, lost one. There
Is
will
it bad
be
that
no need for
there's
such
numbers coming
misuse
out,
of
like
one of the
letters coming up? I'm
goddess'
like, maybe I should
chosen
just once
doors.
they're all gone.
Go quietly then. But please respect that you walk within one of our holiest sites.
I don't want
we can kill them later, my love. That's it. I don't want to have to do that again.
to. Or we can kill them.
Listen, we can kill them
Fine,
on the way
fine,
back out.
fine.
We can kill them. They're just standing there. What? Wait, what? What do you mean that you can just kill us on the way back out? Shh, it's okay.
We're not talking to you.
Yeah, quiet. Dodge.
Gosh, these pinatas these days. Asking questions. One of your most holiest of places? Does it have loot? Because it's going to be mine.
Alright.
There's a rat. Did you see? There's a rat right there. Oh.
This seems to be broken.
Careful now! Mangoth is in a sacrificey sort of mood. Zappy zappy, if you know what I mean.
Guess I'll just.
And who the hell is Mangoth?
It's not scarier than me.
Yeah. Sounds
I
like
go
Mandar.
zappy zappy too.
Mandar's a nerd.
This seems to be broken.
There's an entire generation who might see this and not understand that.
Yeah, probably.
That makes me sad.
They'll look it up. Maybe.
No, they won't.
Yeah, I
They
thought about
fucking
it
won't.
after, the state of the world. You might not. Oh, we can't jump like Baldur's Gate. But there's a
Yeah,
pathway
but there's like
here.
no, it's back here.
Why? Should we break the wall? Does it have health?
It does not, but we do have teleport. I like to imagine that you just hear them say it's like, what? We gotta teleport. You just see my character be like, guys, you don't like have to do that though. Shh, it's fine. Shh, it's fine. Why? Don't worry about it. It won't hurt. It always hurts though. Shh. Really? Did you think about this?
Think about what?
What do you use that? Choose a target. Oh, that's some bunk. What?
Hey
Alright.
guys, I know I definitely might have mentioned someone dying, but out of curiosity, though,
Is there like a...
if I could.
Goddess greetings, traveller.
Oh, that's a.
Go on in
change.
good faith. The holiest of holies. The ceremony of blood. The great Mangoth presides over the sacrifice and the stones, and his sacred guard keeps the watch.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is Ifana's thing. It's around the. Anyway, we can kill them up until then.
But we can't do... Well, we could in theory leave Rufana back. Well, shit, no, we need her for the fight.
If he hasn't
don't we?
already finished, yes! Another bloodstone to exalt our goddess's name. Another piece in the puzzle that is her great plan.
And we can't grab the dwarf.
The goddess's guardian salutes you. May her wisdom guide you, traveler.
Yeah, it's not like Baldur's Gate where they all get the experience.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's kind of like we're stuck with who we got. Oh, that's some bunk. Hold on. Let me do something.
If he hasn't already finished, yes. Another bloodstone to exalt
Damn it.
our goddess's name. Another piece in the puzzle that is her great plan.
It's not out of sight. That's some bullshit. You did some bullshit, is what you did. I should be allowed to do this.
Should, yes. It's open.
How'd you do it?
Torches.
Oh. Yeah, then. Oh, wait. Where's that rat going? Come here, rat.
Careful
Oh, it's
now!
the same thing. Okay, so it was the sword. Okay. So, I accidentally did half of it. Cool. I'll take that.
Are you just taking credit for
Yeah.
what I just did?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Yeah.
Move. You walk first. You walk to the death.
Yeah.
Please.
That's safe. Alright.
Just imagine my character getting on like hard side eye this entire time.
But I didn't do anything. Not yet. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing.
So we're not gonna do that again, right,
Yeah.
Ifana?
What are you literally talking about? Nothing. Damn.
Your dreams are weird.
Are you that conduit I keep hearing so much about? Come to hide another priceless relic, have you?
Ooh, another.
Priceless relic. Okay.
Say more, little rat.
Listen, priceless is for poor people. Everything has a price.
I think not comment.
Even governments.
Yeah, that part.
I don't want to die!
Goddess,
don't,
accept
Eddie!
our
Please
offering. What pleasant company. The Source Hunter,
Oh,
is
is
it?
dead?
Got her tell you've been stalking across Sicil and into
Is
Fair.
this the same place?
Uh,
I don't recognize this.
it shouldn't.
Ever bent on disrupting the designs
No,
of
because
our good
we're not by the
goddess?
blood falls.
Oh, don't
So
touch
the
this
rumors
one. I have
go.
to stone.
Ever eager to prevent the inevitable day of reckoning.
Kidney stone.
I
He
know
doesn't
you guys
care.
were doing something, but I just feel like I'm just gonna...
Alright, let's go. Let's go, guys. We got what we needed.
But
Priceless
the
relic
blessed
or whatever.
goddess has guided you here, Source Hunter. She has delivered you into our hands, and she has deemed you a blemish upon her ever more balanced world.
Are you cool or like you evil? What's happening? Anyway, I have to.
Only your death will restore the harmony you have disturbed. Wrung dry upon these stones, you'll serve our cause at
Did
last.
you take their gold? Or
Struggle if you wish, Source Hunter. Your fate was sealed the moment you dared to stand against the goddess.
You know, this cult seems awfully poor. We are a cult that focuses on the betterment of
I
all
mean, kind of. Like,
mankind.
I've been checking
Yeah.
everywhere, and like, only one lady had money. Or two. Two people. I'm probably gonna go back to the picture. Two people had money.
I'm just imagining we are a cult that focuses on the betterment of all. That all of us should unite, and thus we have no need for gold, for about the common man. Yeah. But what do you use for trade, though?
Kind of. Like, how do you...
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Vile fiend of demons.
I
Your
wasn't
tainted blood
really
will drip
expecting
from this
this,
cathedral's every wall.
God, that's so annoying. That moves so slow
Why do they have
sometimes.
these?
I don't want to die. I'm not
You
ready.
might.
Please.
Nobody was ready to
Oh.
die. Everybody
You
wants
might.
to go to heaven, but nobody wants to go now.
No one actually...
That's part of a song. Oh, okay. That's actually super funny. The idea is like, no one asked you to wax poetically, and it's just like the most basic shit. We all gotta go sometime. God, nobody wants to listen to your like ancient knowledge there, Jethro.
This madman will see
It's
his
just a
blood like
basic
hawks.
common statement about. Do you not read?
What's the last book you read?
Waffle House.
It's not a book.
Not a book. Yeah, but it's pages enclosed between our cover.
Words are said, though.
Yeah, there are words, information has been provided, and learned.
This madman will see his blood like hawks.
Actually, that's a good question. Is a menu a book?
I'm ready.
I mean, it's covered in
Please.
cover. It's a very book.
I've never managed to read a book. Even if a menu is a book, I haven't read a book cover in years. It's sad, really. I've read more actual stuff. That was annoying.
What?
I made a comment about it was years ago. I made a comment about
If I go invisible.
yeah. Guess you will be just like any other woman. Go on.
Okay.
But I made a comment.
Anyway, that's a you problem now.
Somebody said something along the lines of like, "Hey, if you don't read," I was like, "I've read studies," and they're like, "I'm like, hey, no, I've read like actual research papers," and they're like, "Since when?" And luckily Ben actually hopped in because he was like, "No, he's read one study. I can confirm that he's read one study." I'm like, "Yeah, in like the past 4 years, I've read one study."
So, this one is water.
Oh, so how come you can see that?
Because I have Lore Master.
But oh shit, that's right. I didn't put Lore Master on the name of my character.
You got sad eyes. So they're both water.
Alright, Jahan, I know I've said a lot of wild shit about you in the past. Like a lot. A lot of stuff, especially behind your back, a lot.
This madman will see us
You
bled
see
like
Jahan in the corner. I don't know if you're helping your case, but I
Don't know if I
really
wanna
need you
help
to be a
you.
team player right now. When was I not a team player?
Well, I mean, there were a couple times we just did not pull away. Excuse me.
And you're really heavy. Excuse me! I'm just saying, man. Since you joined
Stop
the
this
group,
lunatic!
I've noticed
Please!
the tunics start fitting my
Where's the evil dude who uses the spear?
I don't know. Press R1 and L1.
Like he was in the middle.
You got press R1 and L1 to find him.
I don't think he's there.
this madman will see us bled like hogs. Help!
No, I didn't read that.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I totally walked in here with not paying attention. 1000% was not
No,
paying
he was in
attention.
the middle. 'Cause I remember running around him.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
Oh, immune to freezing. Are you?
That's not water.
Jahan, don't waste your
Don't waste. Oh, Jesus.
trying to freeze them.
This madman will see us bled like hogs. Help!
This madman will see us bled like hogs. Help!
Osteoporosis.
So I was talking to, I just imagine that you just have like a very old wizard.
Who got
Alright.
osteoporosis?
No, I just imagine because like cold is like super unhelpful to people who are, who have that. So I just imagined just walking up. All right, boys, it's time for us to go invade the incredibly evil wizard tower. Yes,
I
and we
don't
will
want
greatly
to
need
die.
your help,
I'm not ready.
Jahan.
Please.
Yeah, it still hurts him.
Yeah, it does, but you didn't think about it. You were trying to...
No, I was
That
trying to
side.
hurt him,
Yeah.
but nice. Ah, hack.
Did he heal my skeletons then? All the poison that you
That'd
threw?
be helpful if he did, but I don't know
Kind
if that's in this game. But I was gonna say, it's like, yes, Jahan, we incredibly need you.
Oh, you're immune to burning. Nice.
Why? I mean, I'm not gonna
Probably
complain
the
about
weapon.
it, but
It's probably the spear.
might be.
This madman will see us bled
So
like
you run through all the
hogs.
fire now.
Time to
Kind of.
shore up the defenses.
Yeah, the entire time they're like, Jahan, we need you greatly. You are the wisest and oldest of us all. Yes, he is currently on this. He's currently on the top of Mount Frostbite, and we. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Stop this lunatic.
whoa.
Frostbite?
Frostbite?
Please.
Yeah. Where it's like
All year?
cold all year round? Yeah. Where it literally never stops snowing? Yeah, what? What don't you understand about Mount Frostbite?
The fact that you want me to go up there.
Listen, guys,
First of all.
you know, during the winter, my joints get really cold. Yes, we all know about your severe arthritis, Jahan. Yes, what about it? But that's kind of why, like, I live in the tropical areas. You know, kind of helps the joints. When it gets real cold, I don't really move that well. So,
I don't want to die.
I don't want to
I'm not
die.
ready.
I'm not
Unless
ready.
you can
If I
bring
hit
him
him,
here.
he's gonna hemorrhage poison, probably.
Probably, he's gonna suck. He's gonna suck a lot.
Women also have
I don't want to
This
die.
might be one of those
I'm not
ones where we
ready.
have to restart.
Please.
No, I mean just in general. No, do that. Yeah.
Like releasing a cat amongst the pigeons.
Nope.
You finally get good.
He said, "You ain't that cute."
This
Really
lunatic.
good.
Please.
This madman will see
You
us
guys,
bled like
like,
hogs.
do you not see us actively fighting? Like, why are you still yelling? We're here to help.
Right? Just leave. Run,
Well, they're tied up.
pussies.
You know, wiggle.
No, actually, I did that. I told you that I did that at work, right?
Wiggle.
No, no, no. It was about goals or something for physical therapy. And she was like, "Listen, they need walk. If they have walking goals, you need to hit it." And I said, "But Pam, what if they ain't got no legs?" And she said, "Fine. You don't have to do any walking goals.
You can't do it. You can't. It doesn't do damage.
I said, "Done."
No, it doesn't. That one doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, the cool air one just
Bears aggression upon you.
Oh, okay. I'm actually saying.
that one doesn't.
Oh, it literally doesn't. Okay, for some reason I thought it did. My bad. But, what was it? Oh, yeah, she said, fine. If they don't have legs, they don't have to walk, and they don't have to do stairs. And I looked at Pam and I said, quitter. She went, what? And I said, you don't need legs to do stairs. You just need legs to walk.
I don't want to die.
And she looked at me like, shut the fuck up.
Into the fray once more.
Did you heal from your own blood?
I think so.
Don't press it on fire.
I'm not. I'm trying to heal Jahan.
Oh.
God! I have no good. Sorry, everybody. I have no valid way to get over there.
Stop this lunatic!
I don't want to die. I'm
You for alone.
Uh,
Fortify him?
no.
Or you trying to petrify
I tried to
him?
petrify him.
Okay.
God!
Well, if you did walk
Stop
over,
this
you do it once.
lunatic. Please.
I'm
I
over
would,
there.
but like, I don't have a good place.
No, I'm
to
just
kill.
saying there's a lot of blood over there.
We were talking about that today at work. I have a. I don't think it's a controversial opinion. It's just my opinion.
About what?
So, I understand that there are different like grades of spraying. You have grade 1 spraying, you have a grade 2 spraying, then you have a grade 3 spraying, which is basically like it rips in half for ligaments. No, that's a grade 3 spraying. Well, it's like severely torn. I can't remember if there's a grade 4, but grade 3 is like severely torn. It's like bad.
Stop this
Um,
lunatic. Please.
But I've often found it weird. Like, I understand if it's like we've all seen a rolled ankle or a, like, you know, where you see an injury and you're like, oh, that's a really bad, like,
But you can stun them though.
nice. But like, that's a really tough injury. Like, I can tell that, like, that hurts a lot. But how many times did you roll your ankles and see that kid crying and you're like,
Did it
That's-
hurt that much though?
right? No, I'm not, because I'm just talking about like basic like rolling of the ankle. You're playing outside in the gym and you just roll your ankle.
Talk about how that fire one just bleeds.
I
Like,
mean,
it's
I'm not going to
oil
complain
or-
about it. I don't see why you're questioning it, Tanika. Like, I'm okay with this.
Okay, I just okay.
I mean, yes, he could cauterize his own wounds and all that. But,
I
like,
suppose.
but you know, and I was talking to Sarah, who she's a gymnast coach and she used to like compete in gymnastics. And she's like, yeah, I always found that annoying too, because like, you know, occasionally you do see someone like roll their ankle and you're like, oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Like, you see someone like do a weird landing or something, you're like, I see why that hurt a lot. And I also realized that like there's a certain age at which, you know, a 5-year-old rolls their ankle and they start crying, you're like, they're fine. But like, I remember seeing someone roll their ankle in high school where I was like, you better show up in a boot tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm willing to believe that you're injured, but fully injured. And because, you know, it just doesn't look that bad because I didn't see it. I don't have x-ray vision. But I have definitely seen someone be like, where I'm like, that, you better show up
The
tomorrow
seven
with a
call
cast
me
or
home.
something because you're acting a whole fool right now. Yep.
Stop this lunatic. Please.
Yeah, some kids do that too. Or if it's the most minor injury, they like scream about it. Like,
Right, and you're just kind of like, I'm not saying you're lying,
Stop this lunatic.
but I will say I don't know if I fully believe you.
either that or your threshold is so low.
Right. Which both are possible. Because I've noticed, because that's
Do you
how
want
everyone,
Jahan back or no?
I mean, let's give it a moment.
Alright.
Because I feel like that's how my coach reacted when I got punched in the sword. I just have a weak body. When we were doing boxing and someone just caught me right in the stomach just right, I dropped like a sack of rocks and the coach was like, Andrew, get up. And I'm like, I'm trying! He's like, can you not breathe? I'm like, I can breathe. He's like, why aren't you getting up? I'm like, my stomach won't let me. When I tell you that I rolled out of that that ring out of embarrassment so fucking fast that everyone laughed at me.
No.
Like, they didn't laugh at me like maliciously, but they saw me dive out of that ring and they're like, alright, we get it. You're a little embarrassed.
This madman will see us bled like hogs! Help!
Direct hit and hit and hit.
You know people I always felt really bad for though? Oh, I forgot to tell you.
I don't want to
I was walking out of
I'm not
I was walking
ready.
the car to go to work. And the little neighbor boy, two houses down. He fell, I think, off one of the steps and he hit his little head on the concrete. He's okay, his dad picked him up and everything. That is a sound though. That is a sound that as soon as that happened, I turned around, I was like, what is that? And I just see him and I'm like, oh. I don't even know if he put his little hands out. Oh god, that is just the sound of a body hitting the ground. Thank God he started crying. I'm like, oh, he's fine. Well, he's okay. But I was like, I know his dad was looking at him like, oh my god, you have a concussion.
By the heart of the gods of frost.
Stop this lunatic! Please!
Guys, I heard you.
The first.
I
time.
really heard you. Like every time. The first, the second, the 8th, the
Stop
10th, the
this
20th. I've heard you so many times, and I need you to understand that I'm hearing you,
Stop
and I need
this
you to please
lunatic!
stop.
Please!
I bet you're also that kind of person that's gonna go back and tell all your friends and kick his ass. This might be a good time to try and bring him back. I'll try to bring him back.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
I bring this jump to the ground a bunch, but I remember when you said,
This madman will
this
see
is
us
the
bled
time
like
you just
hogs.
blast
I don't want to die!
Correct.
I'm not
Yeah.
ready!
So my first thought was, what I think would be very, you know how a whole lot of people like to use like only half of the idioms?
Blood is thicker than the
I
water.
don't want to
What?
die!
Blood is thicker than
I'm
water.
not
Stick
ready!
in the water?
Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, exactly. Like they use half the idiom.
This madman will see us
So
bled
I like the
like
idea that
hogs.
people keep doing that, but like so for example, blood is thicker than water, but it just progressively gets shorter and shorter until like the entire phrase is just completely intelligible. Like you just have one guy be like, well, you know, blood is thick and shit, and it's like, what? Literally what? That's what my daddy used to always say, blood is thick and
I'm
shit.
not ready.
That
Please.
what? Jethro. What? I don't see any schools.
Oh,
There it is. Okay.
I feel like we just restocked.
So that was my thought too.
I don't
Oh,
want to
fuck,
die.
that's right.
I'm not ready. Please.
There you go.
That's right, Sultan.
Yeah.
This madman will see us bled like hogs. Help!
I need you to not fucking do that, bud. I need you to be a fucking team player and not fucking miss the literal giant thing.
Please.
I needed
Did I show you that video of the boxer who was just literally bobbing and weaving every pack?
Maybe.
It was fucking disrespectful. The way that he just
This madman will see
just literally just like slip, bop, slip, bop, slip, bop, bop. Like, and you could tell a couple of them, he literally at one point was just toying and fucking with him.
I set him on fire. Is that a bad idea?
Oh, so do it. Do it. Do it.
I might.
This madman will see us bled like hogs. Help!
Pussy.
Ah.
This is why I didn't want the boys. I love you. You're like innocent.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
I know.
You're fine.
That's my reaction to this whole little thing. Oops. Alright, we'll bring you back into your life. Oh no, you're fine.
Now let's go
You
talk to the
just
dude.
never not.
No. Let's go talk to the dude now.
Please.
And then bring her
No,
back.
because we still, well, we could technically leave her outside.
That is true. You're
Like, I won't
dead
be
on the
like
floor
that, but we
somewhere.
could technically. Hey, Fauna.
Wait, stand guard.
Yeah, just stand guard right
What do you
outside.
mean
Don't
stand
come in.
guard? I want to come with my friends.
Nah, we're good.
There's only room for 3 people through the doorway. I don't understand. Yeah, you know, it's weird like that sometimes.
You know, logistics and shit. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You guys don't have logistics out in the ocean. You mean the forest? Yeah.
Don't hit me!
That was okay. He was hitting you. My
Stop
bad.
this
Yeah, yours.
lunatic. Please.
There we go.
Oh, sure. Now you do 300 something
I
damage.
made you a paladin.
Oh. Okay. But just my character walking around licking up blood. That is still my headcanon on how he does it.
Ah.
He just walks around slurping up blood. Don't you be mean to me like that.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
Standing in blood.
Please.
You are not standing in blood. This should not rectify the blood, right? Right, game?
Game went, yeah.
He's not in blood, game.
Right.
Just to be super
Do it.
clear.
Do it, pussy. Come on.
Like hogs. Help!
There you go. See, you were right. Oh, but that pinky toe, though.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
All right.
Stop this lunatic. Please.
They're dead. Sup? Can I be mean for a second? You know,
This man
you've had a
will
lot
see
of
us bled like
turns
hogs.
To not be
to
stunned.
not be stunned.
And I stole the. I'm sure it's probably related to like the stone that's supposed to be there.
You soft locked some poor motherfucker.
He was like that when we got
He
here.
lives in constant anguish now that you've done this.
Please.
He'll probably wake up at here. He's brilliant. Interesting. Stone.
Stop this lunatic. Please.
Dead as ass.
This madman will see us bled like
That's his
hogs.
fight?
Help!
Fancy drink? Yeah, fancy drink.
Why did that not show?
I'm not gonna complain. But who did the other one?
I was trying to shock him. And it
Nope,
didn't
nope,
look
Jahan, do not walk up to him and hit him with his fucking stick.
This madman will see us
I realized
like
what I
horse.
did,
Help!
and I adjusted, but I definitely told him to walk up and smack him with the stick. Hey there, Chad, how's it going?
Hello.
Oh, come on, please move. There we go.
Stop
Well,
this
nope, never mind, I'm
lunatic!
not gonna point.
Please!
Jeez, where? Like this.
Battering ram. There we go.
And you healed.
With points to spare. I told you, I occasionally have good
So
ideas.
like, are you running and licking up the blood at the same time?
Yes.
Like you have a cup or something?
Yeah, no,
like on the ground?
I'm running nose to the ground,
Yeah,
tongue out, just
yeah.
lapping up
Oh,
blood.
okay,
as I
alright, that's how
go.
that goes.
Yep.
It's a
That's how,
little crazy.
that's how that vampire. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be?
It'd be horrifying.
That is some like
Nightmare
horror
fuel.
anime looking. Just a vampire, nose to the ground, tongue to the ground, running at you at a blistering speed. That is what nightmares are made of.
Good job, settle 10. Alright, let's get it fun, I guess.
Alright.
Is this how you heal?
No, I just imagined some poor person, like all. Wait, are they all dead? What happened to them?
Oh, those were already there.
No, what happened to the other people?
I think they ran away. 'Cause they
Oh.
fell on the ground.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. But I just imagined. Oh, thank you for saving our town. Yeah, yeah. What is he doing? That's how he heals. Is he a vampire?
You know
Listen.
what? We don't ask a lot of questions.
Listen, just one
He's a
hand.
little tall and brawny for questions right now.
Just one hand
Where are
on
you
their
going?
shoulder.
Make it another fight.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
over here.
You might start another fight.
Nah,
No.
Good as a new
nah.
penny.
Come back.
Told you. No fight. See? No fight.
Sir. Stop.
I
Blind
needed
confidence.
that.
That's all
No.
you need. Remember, chat, that's all you need is blind confidence. Sacrificing techniques of the world. Secret of the scroll. Save. Self had infused with the moment soul of a ghost. You go about. No one may ever know. Strike arrows.
As
Don't-
good as a new penny.
The sword made his body carry a heavy burden. And as soon as he would leave the battlefield, he would appear an old, worn-down man, tired to be strong. As he may have been, his body was one day but intimidating one who died a young man and old. Oh, gross. That's perfect. Alright, but oh! It's a ghostie. Should I talk to the
Should
ghost?
save.
Huh? We should say.
That was a long fight.
Yeah, probably not fight one people. I want to talk to the librarian.
Welcome, visitor, to this humble library. May the goddess guide thee in thy search for knowledge.
This library seems very old.
Why, yes, this church is more than a house of worship. It has long been a bastion of the collective knowledge of all of Rivellon, a home for spirit and for learning. Even the good King Bracchus in his better days would bless these halls with frequent visits. As I recall, his favorite tomes were those devoted to ancient goblin magic.
Oh, okay.
Though, between us, he also occasionally requests, in somewhat bashful tones, the latest steamy romance. I say, a humble king is such a blessing in these troubled times.
Isn't this my
A humble king?
where? I haven't met him.
Humble?
Well, I'd be remiss to fancy myself an acquaintance of the good king, but I serve him as best I can, indeed. Have you news of his condition, by the by? It's been so very long since I heard word.
Oh, I got some words.
Oh,
You
poor
alright?
king is so beset by troubles. It seems the goddess has sought fit to test him most thoroughly.
He is.
Librarian's kind I'm sorry, but Brackus is kind of a dick.
But our good goddess delivers blessings alongside every trial. She's destined Brackus to face countless troubles, but she gave him a beloved sister to bring him through each one. Cassandra, a dear young woman, I can think of no finer right hand for our king. They're forged by the very souls you know, tied for all time.
I kind of feel bad. Hearing about his sister that we never heard about in the other game.
That he killed.
If this
Just 1 second.
second. Alright, everybody. We're gonna have a little fancy drink in a moment.
Be right back.
Feel free to refill your own goblets. Give us what? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, 3 minutes. Be right back. We're on. And live. We're back. Sorry, everybody. Alright. So, you seem untroubled by the going on downstairs. Madame King Brackus, the dead for many centuries, or the priest disappeared beneath the altar. Do you know how I might find her? Probably dead. Say dead.
Nonsense. He's only a bit ill, of course. And what with the goddess's foes gaining ground, it's no wonder he's touched by disturbances. And I'll not hear anything to the contrary.
Okay. No problem.
The goddess's foes gaining ground? Okay.
Well, I've my duties to attend to, haven't I? As long as the hubbub stays out in the library, I'm content. Hardly a day goes by that there isn't a fine ruckus down there, though. Oh, that great heavy thing sets the place in tremors. I always see them fiddling about down there, making it heave back and forth. But if you're asking me exactly how, I can't say. Have a look behind some pillars, maybe. They're always sneaking around behind the pillars, making a racket.
Okay. Ooh. It's gonna turn out that the improvised metal shield is literally just like a slab of metal. Look, guys, I made a shield. I feel like there's a little bit more work involved with that there, Max. Nah! Look behind the pillars.
Are you that conduit I keep hearing so much about?
What the? Oh. Jesus, don't do that. God!
Bless the seven, I am
Get the
restored.
hell out of me.
On the mend. As good as a new penny. Sweet relief.
Ooh, lots of stuff. Damn, okay. Can I tell you something? Well, also why I was super annoyed that she turned against us?
Yeah.
Because my first thought was, oh great, so now we actually have to like raise up a whole new lore master.
Kinda. My first thought was, I knew I shouldn't have like given you so much stuff to hold.
Just throw stuff at the dwarf. Here, read. Start signing to you. Ah, bah, 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 bah.
Read the
Read.
book. Let's go.
Faster. Come on. We got a world to save.
The sound. I think the altar moved.
There it is. Ooh, that. Yeah, I can see why that'd be loud.
What can I do for you, Source Hunt? More prey?
I wonder why they don't like us.
Kinda. What can I do for you, Source Hunter?
Shut up.
Just putting my finger up against his lips. Shh.
Who is not talking to you on purpose.
Let's go. Hold on. Rat. Oh.
Whoever left these silly buttons all over the walls did no favors for the decor.
Buttons all over the walls. Got it. Assortment of books. Not a damn thing.
Are these books actually moving? They're wobbling.
Yeah, they are.
Forever.
Yeah, a little bit. They're living books. Don't ask questions, Shanika. Blank Earth Scroll. Mine. What was that? You take it? I'm taking that. Oh, I just remembered. If we combine essences with paper, we get the scrolls.
That's right.
Please just remember that.
I am the rabid rat of the east. Fear me! Fear my needle-sharp claws!
Oh, you like this?
He challenged me. And he lost.
I don't want to hear anything else about being a murder hobo.
That's what he gets.
I'm not the murder hobo of the group. As much as it sounds like I am.
Now, how do we get in there? That's the real question. Gold. There should be buttons somewhere. The mouse did say buttons are on the walls, correct?
Oh, she's looking for weed. You know who I am.
We're supposed to.
Okay, but we can find loot at the same time. Loot
But
comes
you did
first.
not prioritize.
Loot first. Yeah, I did. The loot was first.
I don't think you did. It was big
Fight you. See?
snake,
You're a hussy.
hussy, harlot,
You're a harpy.
harpy,
Ha!
charlatan,
You're a
scoundrel,
ne'er-do-well and a
Jezebel.
stag. Oh, you did do
I was
that.
about to say skag again.
I know you were.
I was like, you.
That's why I took
assume
it
you
first.
I was like, you
More
fucking. Shit.
Whoever left the...
Silly buttons all over the wall. Where? I swear to God, this is some kind of insight check bullshit.
That was Baldur's Gate.
What buttons? Money. Oh, button.
Did that cause a reaction?
Found a button. Alright, there's one button. Oh, button.
Did that cause a reaction?
I need you to not be right there.
Oh, what?
Please. We can't be near each other. I need you to look on the walls, please, and find
That's
buttons.
what I was doing.
Cool.
You wanted to get in
There's
the
a
way.
button.
I wonder what that did.
I'm only giggling because I imagine. Don't be standing here. Please get on the other side.
Funny. Yeah.
You know exactly what I was about to say. Which was, I just imagined someone being like, please be on the other side. And you're just like, what? not that big a deal. And I'm like, please get on me. Janika,
What?
just walk over.
I'm
here.
looking.
You get.
You know what? Fine, fine. You find the last button.
Okay, go away then. Don't follow me.
There's gotta be some meat.
Get the fuck away from me. Absolute trollop.
You're a trollop. And a rape. And a... Oh, no. Looks like I was over there.
I swear to fucking God. Almost.
Well, I was
but you
looking.
weren't.
I
which
was,
means
actually.
you wasn't.
I was over here when I was calling you a harpy. Anyway. I'll just, get out over here.
Alright, so it looks like there's only 3 buttons.
Hit them all.
What?
I hit that one. And you hit 2 others.
So you hit that one.
Does anything seem different now?
Well, if you hit it again, it's bound to change, of course.
Where's
Keep
the other
hitting the
button?
button.
I know for a fact I saw it earlier. That one. That one. We found 2. Where's the 3rd? Oh, here it is.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Alright, I'm near 2 buttons. I think that there are 4 buttons.
I thought there were 2, but I didn't see the last one.
No, there was one by where you... So, come over here. Or split up, maybe. Split up.
Okay.
Because there's one by me right here.
Okay, button. Can you get the one over here?
I'm not moving, so...
Oh, there's this one.
Is there one right there? Where is it?
Heard any good tales, my friend?
There's...
I thought it was over here. Oh, do you have that one? Yeah, you do.
Okay. So do you want this one? I'll find the other one. So there's one up there to the left, if I remember correctly. You can just run.
I'm
There it
looking
is.
for it. Gosh. It's easier for me to zoom in like that.
Really?
Yes!
Oh, wildly different.
Yes!
Oh wow, it's almost like it knew where we were. The buttons on the wall puzzle in the Immaculate Cathedral requires activating 4 switches in a specific order, which can be found by reading the Necronomicon of Cooking Book. The order is east, north, south, west, relative to the compass on the ground near the entrance. So, can you go run over to the, north, east, south, west. So, can you run over here real quick? Stand right here.
Do you know where the last button is?
I have a rough idea what it should be. Should be roughly over here.
I know. That's where I was looking.
I figured it was gonna be right on that wall, I'm not gonna lie. This is goddamn close. Okay, you can go look.
I was already looking, and then you said, no, I got it. I'll go find it, even though you're looking over there.
Okay, go look.
No, you go look. You look.
You look.
No.
Oh, is that really where it is? Oh, that's some bullshit. So, I don't know if we would have found it. Guess where it is.
Nope.
Yep. Can I be real on that one?
Yep.
Okay. So I think it is you.
Which you?
I'm sorry. The one that you currently are.
Okay.
Does anything seem different now?
Now the other one.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now?
So it should start with me now.
Hold on.
I'm east. Look at me. It starts with east.
Okay.
I'm
East,
east.
north, south,
Now
west.
to find out what effect that had.
Now to find out what
North.
effect that had.
No, what was the next one?
I don't know.
South and then west. That should be.
I wonder what that did. Now to find out what effect that had.
That made the floor move.
What for?
It did that ground shake.
Yeah, but all of them do that. So it should be.
Oh no, you're east.
North, south. I am. You're right.
Yeah, you first.
No. North.
I thought it was east first.
North, south. I'm sorry. You're right. East, north, south, west.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right.
So
Did
east,
that cause a reaction?
and then north should be Afana.
Does anything seem different now?
South should be you.
Does anything seem different now?
Well, that was efficient.
Cool.
Yeah.
I never found that button.
Nope.
Not in 1,000 years. And I have no issues with saying that.
I mean, like, if I gave up and was like just doing this the whole room,
Yeah,
Like,
like
I've
just
been that way,
really,
where it's just like,
really
where is it?
searching.
like, I'm not even looking. I'm just like doing this through the whole room.
I was trying to do that in the beginning, but I.
Welcome, Source
Oh.
Hunter. Welcome.
I'll fucking kill you.
Probably safe.
Jehan, buddy, love of my life, my amigo. I'll stick you right over there.
I must admit I'm rather disturbed by your presence here. Not because I fear you, no.
You should.
Because I must assume that the goddess has willed us to meet like this. Like intimates, in these holy chambers.
You ain't
Don't
cute enough
ever
to be
say
in my
that again.
intimates.
Perhaps she wishes for you to see, Source Hunter. Perhaps she wishes for you to understand our way.
She's a voyeur.
Perhaps she has willed it time for our factions to walk side by side toward a new beginning.
Nah.
I don't ship it. I'm gonna have to say no. This was not a great date. Didn't know it was a date.
Super creepy. Don't
You
like
can
it.
go though. 2
2 out of 10. Would not
2?
recommend. He at least showed up.
What, you like his flair?
He at least showed up.
Okay, the bar is so low for you. Anyway, we're not doing this.
This history of Source versus Hunter is as long as it is gruesome. Aren't you tired of fighting?
Not really. I actually kind of find it fun.
Listen, man, I grew up in a broken household, so this is just another day for me.
Well, so I saw like
My dad was so mad hearing that.
Yes, he would. He's like, that little bitch.
You saw when I mentioned the thing about me eating, and then I made a reference to somebody who had food insecurities, and Dad looked at me like, I did not do that to you. You
No,
never
you're
did.
just a glut.
I am a glutton. And when I told him that, he was like, I accept that answer.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm a massive
Just like
glutton.
Cat.
Yeah.
You don't even chew your
you
food.
are too.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you get food jealous so fast.
But I don't eat until I hate myself every time.
Just try.
I refuse
It's
to put away
awesome.
leftovers.
It's awesome. You should try
Sure.
it. Eating until you hate yourself is just like par for the curse.
Of course.
Curse. Par for the curse.
Anyway, I'm gonna talk to this not date.
Okay.
Oh, I can just walk away.
Oh, you can just tell him like
Just not
you ain't
ask.
that cute.
Just bye.
Just pop the balloon. Pop.
So what if it is dark? What is so terrible about darkness? I ask you why a natural and neutral aspect of the cosmos, of our lives, can be banished.
Well,
it is easy to view death, or sacrifice, as we practice it, as inherently negative. But the easy perspective is very infrequently correct. Why regard death, an utterly unavoidable aspect of our very natures, with fear and panic?
you know, that's real easy for someone who's not actively being like sacrificed.
Also, can I just say,
Yeah.
there are so many buttons where you just hit continue in this game. Partially because, in case you walk away and miss something, whatever. But also, like, can you imagine then? Because our characters, in the grand scheme of things, have very little to say compared to everybody else.
They have.
So everyone else is just going on and on and on. Our characters are just sitting there picking their nails. Like, are you done? Or can I?
But are you done,
It's my
though?
turn to say something.
You good? You good, bro?
I get to say stuff now? Ooh, okay, let me get you this one line real quick so you can go on for another 3 paragraphs.
Right?
Only by abandoning the fear of death do we truly live. You say Source is dark.
You're so edgy.
We say that to use it
No
is to
one
embrace the
understands
so-called
you.
darkness within each and every mortal.
You got the whole swoop down, too.
That's the thing. Speaking as a motherfucker who used to just not really care, but then actually almost died a couple times. You really kind of care a bit more than you think you do. Especially when you have a woman among.
How can we deem an aspect of our very selves to be dark? Who decided that to die was a weakness, a failure,
Oh my god, I
a
asked you one
tragedy?
question, and here we are,
No.
like 4 days later.
To die is to be completed.
Oh,
To kill
Lord.
then. To kill
on.
is to carry this completion forward.
You
Can
ever
I
wonder
tell you
why you're
something?
single?
What I appreciated about the Baldur's Gate thing was when he ran across the acolyte of Shar. He was like, "You're right. It is beautiful to sacrifice," and then he literally killed himself. I was like, you know what? I appreciate
Is
that.
he
Like,
the doctor?
Yeah, he was the doctor. I appreciate that you believe your own bullshit enough to literally follow through with the idea that, like, sacrificing yourself is beautiful. Because I know for a fact,
Absolutely
Mangoth,
not.
that you would
This
not
is all
do
built
it.
on I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Lesser life forms and all of that.
People love talking bullshit about, like, life and death and how, like, death is a natural progression of life and all that crap. Until you're the motherfucker who has to be buried 6 foot under. Once that happens, everyone's like, but I don't want to die.
Duh.
Yeah. Most people don't. If you did, you would have done it.
That's my question. We're going to be here for another 3 to 5 business days.
Right? Go ahead.
Alright. Strap in, everybody.
Ah, Source Hunter, this is what the Conduit fears you will never understand. For how could you? Your kind are agents of
I'm so sorry,
maintenance.
Ivana.
You must keep the
What I
established
said about shut
order.
up.
You must enforce
Not the
the
other stuff, though.
existing laws.
So did you know that ice, until it's completely... Just imagine our characters so bored by the conversation. Just-
conversation
yeah.
underneath.
So did you know that until ice fully melts or is like taken out of the liquid, it doesn't like stop imparting the same amount of thermal energy?
Right? Isn't that so cool?
Right? That
Yeah.
even if there's just like a sliver of ice, it's still putting the same amount of energy as a full thing of ice. Not like a full
please
thing.
stop talking. Let me just.
Oh, okay, cool. It's my turn to talk now.
No. It's not even my turn. Just like, oh wait, 1 second. Mm-hmm.
But what if everything
All
you
right,
know
anyway.
is a mere shadow of what could be? What if you are regulating a system that is inherently broken?
Because that's what he's waiting for. Just like, yeah.
Kind of. She's like,
So cool.
so cool. Love it.
That's crazy.
Though I doubt you will grasp this, Source Hunter. We Immaculates have come to believe that the life we live is no true life. And we seek to restore a better,
You
more
are like a
authentic
hipster emo. Shut up. God! I am so sorry, Ivana.
Oh God, the hipster emo. Jesus Christ, that's funny as fuck.
Am I wrong?
No. Go on.
Tell me about the existence of the stars and how you're a Capricorn.
The original way, Source Hunter. The singular awareness that was once the void. Before we were wrenched apart by existence. Before we were separated into a million warring minds.
I'm sorry, Gemini.
And the time is nigh. Each sacrifice brings the void closer. Each bloodstone helps the conduit to call it nearer.
No, they're definitely a Scorpio. They're not Pisces. I know Pisces.
Oh no, definitely the aesthetic of a Scorpio.
Definitely
but like
the aesthetic.
Whininess, two-sidedness.
Loves to pretend they're a
Gemini.
Taurus
Ugh.
or a Aries, but like definitely Poseidon.
Yeah, sure.
Now I'm
They're
a
a
little
fish.
drunk.
Alright.
I'm a little drunk right now.
I know.
She and she alone communicates
He's
with the
fuzzy.
goddess.
Yeah.
She and she alone can bring the goddess intention to the ears of the faithful. Whither the goddess turns her eyes, the conduit is there to enact her will.
Oh my god, it's
Bro,
over.
I
Oh my god, it's
promise you,
over. I
X
was
isn't
not
that
listening
interested
at
in
all.
you.
And now do you see, Source Hunter? Do you understand that walking the
done.
immaculate path is
How
the
did I
only way to
leave? I said
complete
bye.
this experiment called
I said,
existence?
well,
do you
getting
see
late.
that to bring true balance, true equilibrium, we must rejoin one another in the void?
Okay.
You first.
I've been to a boy. It's not that impressive.
And do you see why I cannot permit you to intervene in what is coming?
I finally get to kill you? Thank God! Woo! It's gonna be quicker than that
Only one?
conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2.
It's gonna be so much quicker than that conversation. Let's go. Should I just not in that fight?
Probably not.
I had to take one little step. Alright. Oh, this one's something.
What?
nice.
Who the fuck are you?
Who's Reptar?
Got it. Sorry. No shit.
John. Do you have glasses usually?
I
or
moved a little bit. I'm sorry.
Glasses.
You have a great sword?
Yeah, kind of.
That's wildly large. Are you compensating?
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely coming. Just pulling up the robe.
Just let me
Just looking. Just looking. Yeah, super tiny. Oh, that's the belly button. Oh, you got an Audi. Damn. Freak. Just like drop the rope then.
Whatever is in here, the Immaculates have gone to dire lengths to conceal it.
I don't
Oh,
know
I
whether
could've just
I'm
kept walking?
relieved or disappointed there isn't a legion of undead demon mages waiting for us.
Wow, there's a lot of you. Okay, this was unnecessary. Yeah, like all right there.
Guys are like that sometimes. Really incelly one.
No, that's a nice control now. Especially by women.
Into the fray once more.
Oh, they're incelly.
Think I'm gonna do my damnedest
What?
to do anything. I will do my damnedest to literally have a turn, but like, if we're being completely honest,
I think we can do it.
I think we can too. But like,
We're
if
gonna restart, but we can do it.
might be tomorrow probably. Except not because maybe we're playing for ourselves right now.
Oh, you're
like
immune to
kings.
charm.
Probably playing. Actually, no. Nah, maybe not. Leave that for the weekend. Yeah, we're eating pizzas tomorrow. Remember? Yeah, pizza. Pizza. Chicken fried chicken and a pizza. Kentucky Fried Chicken. What was the other part? I feel like there was a second part. So Kentucky
I think that was
Fried.
the first part. I think that's the second part.
Is that the second part?
I don't remember.
Shit, 90s people. Travis Caesar. Tell us. Was there another part to the Pizza Hut thing?
Why is everything out of sight, guys? Why can't I see? I tripped him.
Good as a new penny.
So there was a second part. After Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. A Burger King.
Scarlet, it's your
Taco
turn!
Bell and a burger. It's not that good. Song sucks either direction. I can. You're right. Good, but I won't. But I will.
On the mend.
Burger King. A Burger King. Taco Bell and a Burger King. A Red Lobster. A Red Lobster. A Taco Bell and a Burger King. It's just like... It's nothing.
Why can't I see him? He's right there. I just tripped him. I just pushed him over. What do you mean, game? What actually do you mean? Why can't I see him? Why is he ghosting?
He might have gone invisible. Like
But I just tripped him. He should be on the ground.
I love you.
I love you too.
I adore you. You're my favorite woman. You don't have your bracelet on. I'll put mine on.
Please assist me! Friends!
Ooh.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
What do you know about basic medical interventions?
They've been saying this the whole time. Have you questions before now? Yeah, it's a little rough.
Not gonna lie. I think this is a tomorrow problem.
It might be.
I'll tell you what, they're going after the right motherfucker though.
Ruby.
How many action points do you get? Sup, pussies?
Shit, that a lot of bass in your voice.
Yeah.
Frost-capped skewer.
Immune to slowed by what? Bitch. Bitch. Sorry, motherfucker died.
If you got knocked out by your own move.
I can see the white light.
Ah, we about to lose. We lost his spot. Alright. This is... Okay, damn!
Wanted to make sure.
This is clearly a later problem. We will see y'all next time. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Good night, problem children.